Oh, that might.
Too low.
Okay. Elohim Habaim. Okay, this is Hebrew 2, and Aleph isn't enough. And I'm hoping that we get Ashley as well. This is November the 27th, and 2022. Okay, our, guess we'll try to wait for our songs until Ashley comes, get reinforcement here. And our nugget is found in Psalm 84. How lovely are your dwelling places, O Adonai Tzebaot, or of hosts. My soul longed and even yearned for the courts of Adonai. My heart and my flesh sing for joy to the living God. The bird also has found a house, and the swallow a nest for herself where she may lay her young. Even your altars, O Adonai Tzebaot, my King and my God. How blessed are those who dwell in your house. They are ever praising you, Selah. How blessed is the man whose strength is in you. Now these 3 verses I want you to pay attention to. The word strength, and I don't remember what year we get this root. It's Ezra or Ozer. And think of help. And so our help is in him. And he said, in whose heart are the highways to Zion. And that really stuck out to me. In whose heart are the highways to Zion. Okay, he's talking about Jerusalem, about the Lord's house, and his goal is straight ahead, the highways to Zion. We each have to have purpose in our lives. We have to have purpose. And he says, verse 6, passing through the valley of Baca. That's the valley of weeping. We all go through these valleys of weeping. They make it a spring. The early rain also covers it with blessings. It's like Richard's message yesterday about antagonism. You know, that we actually need these things in our lives to mature us, to make us more like Yeshua. We can't stay and dwell on the weeping. We have to, again, in whose heart are the highways. We have to press on toward the purpose and allow God to bless us. Then verse 7, it says they go from strength to strength. This is a different word. It's not oz, but this is the word hayil. Hayil can mean like a warrior, might, and so we go in this warfare from warrior strength to warrior strength. Every one of them, it says, appears before God in Zion. So you see the progression. You know, it says in verse 5, how blessed is the man whose strength or help is in you, and in whose heart are the highways to Zion. We're all on this road, you know, and in the end of verse 7, it has the goal. Every one of them appears before God in Zion. So To me, this was really an encouragement. Each day we have a choice. Somebody was telling me, and I don't remember who, and I don't really remember all the context. It was either somebody who was addicted to alcohol or addicted to smoking. And this person was told that each day had to be a choice. Was that you? Okay. I don't remember who it was. But each day, they had to get up, just take one day at a time. Each day, make this choice. Today, I choose not to do this. I'm not going to follow this addiction. One day at a time. And that's what we have to do in life. It says, blessed is the person whose strength or help is in you, O Lord. And our focus is the highways to Zion. We have to keep our eyes on him. We choose each day. It's like the end of Joshua. He says, choose you this day whom you will serve. As for me and my house, I will choose the Lord. So each of us makes choices every day. So I don't know, just as I was reading this morning, it just really struck me. But we each go through valleys of weeping. And we have to allow it to be a spring, to feed us, to encourage us on, to go from warrior strength to warrior strength in this warfare. And it would help if I get the right book up here. Well, let's sing our songs. Sing the alphabet first. Aleph, Bet, Gimel, Dalet, Hey, Vav, Zayin, Chet, Het, Yod, Kaf, Lamed, Mem, Nun, Samech, Ayin, Hey, Tzadik, Kuf, Resh, Shin, Tav. Patak, Kametz, Patef, Patak. And in the midst of a word, Kametz Yod says, Cholam Chaser, Cholam Malay, Kametz Katan, and Chatef Kametz say, Oh. Chatef say Gol, and Segol say En, Sere Yod, and Sere say A. Shva can be silent, or can say kibbutz and shiruk both say chirik yod and chirik say patak yod says I, kamet yod says I just at the end of a word. Chol malay yod says oi, shirik yod says ui, patak beneath the final chet says ach and not chad. Now I'm singing all the vowels. Next time I'll point to them as I sing aloud. If I will study and practice these, my God will help me and I'll read with ease. My voice is kind of giving out there. Okay, today we are on page 69. Okay. This is from Exodus, and don't forget to turn your mic on when you speak. Exodus 16:29. Gave, from the root nun tav nun sofit, natan, say it, natan, to you, lachem, lachem, therefore, al kain, 69 on the bottom, C.
Ah,
C.
Oh.
Ah,
I see.
sorry. I thought I said that.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm lost as well. Which page are you
Okay,
on?
page 69, exercise 7, letter C at the bottom.
Wait. Okay.
Let's
I'm
start.
hearing 69 or 59?
6.
69.
69.
Okay.
This is where we left off last week.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, gave, Natan, Natan, to you, lachem, lachem. Therefore, al kain, on the 6th day, bayom hashishi, bayom hashishi, 2 days, yomaim, yomaim. Okay, and Steve, go ahead and read this.
Adonai, Matan,
Your mic, please,
oh,
and turn it on.
It's on.
Okay.
Adonai, Natan, Lakim,
And
Kem, okay, Lakem, Hashabat, El King,
Cain,
Cain. Okay, okay. Who no ten
Cain,
that's okay. No ten. Okay. Lakim Ba Yom
yes,
Hashishi
yes,
Lakim, no, excuse me, Lakim.
okay. There's 2 segols.
Mm-hmm.
So the first one is accent. This is a seglet.
Okay. Oh.
Lechem,
Lechem. Okay. Okay, I know Lechem. I should know Lechem. Vu Mayim.
yo, mine.
Okay, that. Why is that mime Mayim? What am I missing here? 'Cause I do that all the time on that.
Yes, yo, mine. Okay, and translate.
Adonai gave to you the Sabbath, therefore he gave to you on the 6th day bread for 2 days.
Okay, everything's good except the notain. You translated Natan the same, or notain the same as Natan. Now they told you that Natan was gave, but notain is a participle, and it's present tense. So Adonai gave to you
The
the
Sabbath.
Sabbath, therefore he is giving, or he gives. Remember, participles you can translate either he gives or he is giving to you, and then it's on the 6th day, bread of 2 days.
it's over that for.
Pardon me?
So it's of and not for. Okay. But I had for 2 days, you say of 2 days.
Either way.
Okay, 'cause I have the
That's-
same thing.
Okay.
Yeah, either way, they, let's see what they do. Let's see. They have of, but either way would be fine.
I have a question.
Yes,
So for Natan, I get that it's gave, and Notain, I get that it's, well, I guess, present,
Yes.
but why?
What do you mean, why?
Like, why is Natan gave and Notain?
Okay, you haven't
Okay.
had Natan yet. That is a different tense. It's the perfect tense, which is normally expressing completed action. And we usually translate it as the past tense,
Okay.
gave. But participles are present tense. So that's why we translate it as gives or is giving. Yeah, you haven't had past tense yet.
Okay,
Okay?
thank you.
Okay, let's go on to Deuteronomy 30, verse 19. I call to witness against you today. Ha'idoti bachem hayom. Say it. Ha'idoti bachem hayom. Okay, and then death is mavet. There should be an accent on the first. Mavet. Mavet. And I have given, from again Natan, is natati. Natati. Before you, le fanecha. Le fanecha. And blessing, again from our root that we knew from last year, Bet Resh Kaf Safit, Barakah. Barakah. Curse, kelaha. I'm sorry, kelala. Kelala. And then choose from Bet Chet Resh, Uvahartita. Uvaharta. Okay, and when you're ready, Ashley, if you would do this one with the mic.
Okay.
Thank you.
You just said this.
Ha'idoti. Now, again, this is a tense you haven't had, and in first person of the perfect tense, the accent is on the next to the last. So this is ha'idoti.
Ha'idoti
Mhm,
bachem
mhm.
hayom et ha shemayim
Mhm.
ve'et ha aretz
Good.
ha chaim
Mhm.
ve hama
Amavet.
hamavet.
Mhm.
Okay. Natani.
Natati.
Natati. Thank you.
Mhm.
Le necha
Good.
hab racha
Good.
the ha lala
Mhm.
u ba uvachar art
Uvaharta.
Ubacharta. Bachaim.
Good. Okay, let's see. So, go ahead and translate.
Okay, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't do this one, I don't know why I didn't, but,
Okay, see what you can do.
all right. I call to witness against you today.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
The heavens
Uh-huh.
and the earth
Yes. Now, abstract nouns in Hebrew often have the definite article in front of them. So in English, we would say it without the definiteness. So go ahead, and I call to witness to you the heavens and the earth.
life
Uh-huh.
and
And
death.
death, right.
Life and death before you?
No,
No?
just, okay, now go to Latati. Latati.
Before you? Or am I looking at
No,
it wrong?
you're not at before you yet. You're at Natati, the first word in the second line.
Oh, sorry. I have given root? No, I have given,
I have given before you. Now here's your before you.
oh.
I have given before you, or placed before you. And again, here we have your abstracts with the definite article. What's barakah?
I don't remember.
Blessing, barakah, and mek, barakah.
Okay.
Blessing, okay?
Blessing,
Blessing and is up above.
curse.
And cursing, or blessing and curse. And then what?
Choose,
Yes, now this is a command.
choose life.
Choose life, yes. Now, why did that, why was that bet there in front of life? Do you remember?
No.
Because direct objects of Bachar always take a bet.
Okay.
Just, we had et, the definite direct object marker. Okay, let's see, we are, sometimes I forget which we had in which book.
Man, this really threw me off.
Did we have the et?
I know that, I was trying not to cheat.
I'll be showing you afterwards.
Okay,
I'll do it too.
so, yes, Bachar. Yes, we had the et, the definite direct object marker. Like we said, Bereshit, Bara, Elohim, et, Hashemayim, ve'et, ha'aretz. In the beginning, God created et. You don't translate it. It's a definite direct object marker. But now the word Bachar, for choose, it doesn't matter whether it's definite or indefinite. If God chose a prophet, Elohim, Bara, Navi, B'Navi, it has to have a bet in front of any direct object. whether it is definite or indefinite for Bahar. Okay, let's go on. And again, these extra credit things you can read. This explains how you got the acronym Tanakh from the Torah, the prophets, and the writings, Tanakh. And you can read that on your own. Okay, turn to page 73. These are the words that we had for vocabulary. Just say them together and tell me what it means. What does it mean? 72, page 72.
Oh, you said 73.
I'm sorry, 72.
Day.
Means people or nation. People, that was from chapter 4. People or nation. Torah. Okay, Torah or instruction, yes, or law. Emet.
Land.
Emet means truth. Truth.
Truth, right.
Chaim, life.
Life.
Elohim, God, and remember it's plural. Navi, prophet. Tzedek, righteousness or justice, yes, and it is a segelet. See the two segols. So it's tzedek. Okay, Moshe, Moses, and then the two new roots that we learned. Nun, Tav, Nun, Sophie means give or grant, yes. And Bet, Chet, Resh means to choose, Okay, we talked about participles. Participles can act as either nouns or verbs. And look at the common pattern. Now this is the pattern for the masculine singular. O-A. And then Hebrew participles have only 4 forms. They are masculine singular, feminine singular, masculine plural, and feminine plural. And then we have the et, the definite direct object marker. It's only when it is a definite direct object. What are 3 ways that you can tell a noun is definite? What's one? Use the, no, use the mic.
That it's a proper noun.
A proper noun, like White House, okay? What's another?
The or an or a.
Okay, that's indefinite. What's definite? I don't remember. Hey, the definite article, hey, in front of it. So you have, again, think of house. The house, White House, or my house, a pronominal suffix, okay? So these are the 3 ways that show a noun is definite. If the noun is a definite noun, for example, he built the house. It would be Hu bana habayit. I'm sorry, hu bana et habayit. Because see, it's a definite direct object. What did he build? A direct object tells what? You know, that the verb. He hit the ball. So, hu bana et habayit. Or I could say, hu bana et baiti. My house. He built my house. Okay. I can't think of the word for white, or I'd say white house. Let's see. Okay. Adonai bana et Yisrael. Adonai built Israel from Abraham. So you always have an et before a definite direct object. Okay, let's go back to the patterns for the, let's see, let's go back to page 60. Go back to page 60. You see the patterns in the beginning, or about 1/3 of the way down. We're going to take some of those roots above and just practice. We'll do the masculine singular, then the feminine singular, then the masculine plural, then the feminine plural. I'll give you an example. We'll take mem, lamed, kaf, sofit, to rule. So it would be molech, molechet, molchim, molchot. Do you see that? Okay, let's do that one together. Molech, molechet, molchim, molchot. Okay, let's try the next one.
Wait.
We're using the verbs at the top of the page.
Right.
Okay, we just did this one. We did the 4 forms. Now we're going to do the same thing with Natan, okay?
Sorry, I went from masculine singular to masculine
No,
plural.
go from masculine singular to feminine singular, masculine plural to feminine plural. I'm sorry, that's just the way I've done it all these years.
I started the same way and I saw what you were doing.
Okay, so let's try it with Natan. Notain, notenet, notnim, not. And then with Bachar. Bocher, bocheret, bochrim, bochrot. Okay, and eat, ochel, ochelet, ochlim, ochlot. And then shamar. Shomer, shomeret, shomrim, shomrot. So what you're doing is you're taking each one of the consonants of that root and you're putting them into those blank spaces, okay? So I want you to practice doing that so that when you see that form, that the Holam Malay, when you see that, think, oh, is that a participle? And then if the rest of it follows, you say, yes, that's a participle, okay? And if you see this pattern, when you're translating, if you see like that Holam Malay and you see it Sere under the second consonant, you say, oh, that's a participle. And it expresses present tense action. Okay?
Okay, I think we worked it out together.
Okay.
Yeah. good.
Yeah, we will keep reviewing that. Okay, let's go on to page 73, the greetings, and you can start saying these to one another.
Ralph's got this one down.
Good morning. Boker tov. Boker tov. Now see that boker? That is a seglet. It doesn't have two segols, but the accent, put whatever you need to for an accent mark. I've done it two different ways. Sometimes I'll just put like that for an accent, or you can put like that for an accent mark. So boker tov. Again, boker tov. Now the second one is the same way. Laila tov, Laila tov, good night. And then have a good week, Shavua tov, Shavua tov. Okay, why is the accent on the next to the last syllable? Well, there is a rule. Why?
So because the
What do you call
the patak or?
it? Yes, the furtive
Patak.
patak.
And it was something patak.
Under the iron. What other letter takes a furtive patak when it's at the end of a word?
Hey.
Not hey.
Not hey.
You're close. Think of ruach.
Final cough.
Final het.
Hit.
Yes.
Oh,
Ruach.
okay.
Yes. So whenever you see a patak under a final ayin or a final het, you know that the accent is on the next to the last. And as our song says, if it's under a het, it says ach and not ha. Okay, let's go on to the next one. And again, this one is also a seglet. Good luck or congratulations. Mazel tov. Mazel tov. Okay, and then good year. This one is regular. Shana tova. Shana tova. Now, why would it be tova instead of tov? It's because Shana, and I think we get this chapter. Shana is feminine, so the adjective also has to be feminine. Shana tova. And then here's another one we're familiar with. Chag Sameach. Say it. Chag Sameach. Happy holiday. Here's your furtive patak again. Chag Sameach. Okay, and then a complete healing. Refuah Shelema. Refuah Shelema. Now, this means complete healing, but when we say it, it means we hope you get well soon. It's like Shavua Tov, have a good week. It means good week, but we're telling the person to have a good week, okay? Okay, and so there's our reading practice. We're just going to skip those for now. Let's go over to page 75, the homework. I'm sorry, the vocabulary. My mind's jumping ahead. The vocabulary. Father is av, but look at fathers. Avot. It's an irregular plural. Normally, you have im for masculine plural. I think we said this before, that with nouns, usually the hirik yod mem is masculine plural ending. But with nouns, there are exceptions. Av, avot is an exception. Mother is aim, and plural can either be imot or imahot. Say them. Aim, emot, or imahot. Yeah, you don't find the plural very often. Okay, and then this word, kindness, now I like ESV says steadfast love, I like that, or covenant love, faithful love. You have all different translations. Loving kindness is another familiar. Sometimes they say mercy, but there's rachamim is a better word for mercy than chesed. Okay, say chesed, chesed, and the plural is chasadim, chasadim. And then God, singular, El, and big or great is gadol. We sing gadol Elohai. Yes. And then good is the adjective tov. Tov. You do, when you do the T sound, we don't normally in Hebrew do tov. You know, it's more, it's a gentle tov. Tov.
Definitely good.
Okay, let's look on page 76. And let's see, these are just things I said. Okay, let's look at the Hebrew names of our matriarchs and patriarchs in our reading section. Abraham is Avraham. Avraham. Sarah is Sarah. Sarah. Isaac is Yitzhak. Yitzhak. Rebecca is Rivka. Rivka. Jacob is Yaakov. Yaakov. Leah is Leah. Leah. Rachel is Rachel. Rachel. Okay, and we have again 2 new roots. Your first one, and I guess I knew that I couldn't remember where this root first showed up. But this was, I was talking about in our nugget this morning. This is the verb, the ein, zayin, resh, meaning help. And of course, you have Ezra, helper. Ezra, say it. Ezra. And then Azriel, my help is God's. God. Azriel. See the hirik yod there is the my. Azriel. And then Azariah, or Yah, helped, is Azariah. Azariah. And then Eliezer, my God is help, Eliezer. Eliezer. And then Alazar is God helped, El-Azar. El-Azar. Okay, so in our reading practice, we had helper or one who helps, and then look at this. If I asked you what tense, you would tell me it is a what type of word? A participle. See it? There. There. You would tell me it is participle masculine singular because it follows that form. Okay, and the help is Ezra. Ezra. Help of Sarah is Ezrat Sarah. Ezrat Sarah. Now these two words are in construct. And remember, in construct, the kametz hey changes to a patah sa, tav, just like simchat Torah. Simcha is rejoicing, but when we say rejoicing of the Torah, we say simchat. Simchat Torah, and here Ezrat Sarah, help of Sarah. Okay, our second root is Zayin, Kaf, Resh, and it means to remember. And yes, what we all need to do. Okay. Yizkor, down further, it tells how that is the memorial prayer that they do often on Yom Kippur. This is in that first paragraph. They're just giving you some examples of this root. Okay, so let's go to the following words. Both ancient and modern are derived from this root. Memorable, zakir, zakir, and remembrance, zekira, zekira. Mentioning, reminding, or recalling to memory is hazkara. Hazkara. Secretary, mazkir, mazkir. A souvenir or reminder is mazkeret, mazkeret. Memory, remembrance, trace, or hint is zeker, zeker. In memory of, le zeker. Le zeker. Memory, remembrance, or commemoration is zikaron. Zikaron. Mnemonics. Zichroniut. Zichroniut. Remember that, the sharuk there. Okay, and the forget-me-not plant is a zichrini. Zichrini. Zachariah, or Yah remembered, is Zachariah. Zachariah. Okay, and then our reading practice. We have remembering, remembers, or a rememberer of. Zocher. Again, what type of word is this? What pattern is that?
It's a participle?
Yes, participle.
Masculine, singular.
Yes, good.
Well, you're good.
Okay, and then we have the same thing on the next one. V'zocher chasdei avot. Imahot. So it's remembering the kindnesses, and there again, it's in construct. The Hirik Yod Mem changed to a Tzera Yod. remembering the kindnesses of fathers and mothers. Okay, and then remember is Zachor. Zachor, remember the day of the Sabbath to make it holy. Zachor et Yom HaShabbat le-Kadisho. Zachor et Yom HaShabbat le-Kadisho. Okay, now we're going to talk about adjectives. Adjectives are very similar to participles in that adjectives have 4 forms. They have 4 forms. So it can be placed, in English, it's placed immediately before the noun that it describes, like a good prophet or a good name. A good prophet in Hebrew, it's placed after, same way with Spanish. It's placed after the noun that it modifies. Navi Gadol, say it, Navi Gadol. And a good name, Shem Tov. Shem Tov. Now, if I want to say a good king, and again, this is going to be masculine singular, Melech Tov. Say it, Melech Tov. Or a good land, this is feminine singular, Eretz Tova. Eretz Tova. Good kings. Now notice the endings. This is Melachim Tovim. Melachim Tovim. Or good lands, it would be Aratzot Tovot. See that the masculine plural and the feminine plural are the same as in participles. However, the singular, it would just be whatever the adjective is, and the feminine adds a kametz he. Okay, let's look at more examples. From what we said in the beginning, good morning. Boker Tov. Boker Tov. See, morning is masculine singular. So you would just have Tov. Okay, good night. Laila Tov. Laila Tov. Now, even though this is a kametz he, this is an exception. It is masculine. It is masculine. So you have the Tov. And a good week. Shavua Tov. Shavua Tov. And good luck or congratulations is Mazel Tov. Mazel Tov. Now, happy holiday is Chag Sameach. Chag Sameach. The happy is Sameach. Okay, the next page, you have a good year. Year is feminine, singular. So you have Shana Tova. Shana Tova. A complete healing. Refuah Shelema. Refuah Shelema. Okay, and then again your plurals. Good kindnesses or good acts of kindness is Chasadim Tovim. Chasadim Tovim. Good prophets. Nevi'im Tovim. Nevi'im Tovim. Okay, and then it says a little bit more on plurals. Some words in Hebrew, even though in English we say it as singular, like life is chaim. See, it's like a plural. Still, and so in Hebrew you have to use a plural adjective. Chaim tovim. Chaim tovim, even though in English we would say a good life. And same with compassion. Compassion is always plural. This is also a word you could translate as mercies. Mercies. It's rachamim. Rachamim rabim. Rachamim rabim. So if you translate it as compassion, it would be much compassion. If you translate it as mercy, you could either say much mercy or many mercies, if you want to do it plural. Again, don't get bogged down with this. Just remember that in Hebrew, there are some words that always occur in plural. Same with face, panim. You know, we translate it like lifnei, it's technically to the face of, but we translate it as a preposition before God. It's technically to the face of, so we say lifnei. So you have a tzera yod at the end. Okay, let's go down to definite nouns and adjectives. When they're definite, now remember, 3 ways that a noun is definite. Let's go over them again. The mic, please.
Okay. Proper, gotta be a proper noun. It has to be definite, as in a, the,
Article,
Okay.
okay.
or a, I forget how to do it, but it has a,
Phenomenal.
yeah. Dang, you got all your phenomenal dangling.
Phenomenal
No,
suffix. My, your, his, her, whatever. Okay, so let's look at this. The good mother. So you have ha'em, ha'tovah. Notice, see that adjectives, now you're going to have to write this down. Adjectives agree in 3 ways with the nouns they modify. Adjectives agree in 3 ways with the nouns they modify. They agree in gender. Okay. In gender, if the noun is masculine, then the adjective has to be masculine. If the noun is feminine, the adjective has to be feminine. They have to agree, secondly, in number. If it's singular, the adjective is singular. If it's plural, the adjective is plural. And they have to agree in definiteness. If the noun has a hey, then the adjective has a hey. Now, what if the noun is a proper noun? Then the adjective would have to have a hey. Okay? The adjective, see, has to agree in definiteness as well. If the noun had your house, if it's your great house or large house, then it would be Beitcha ha-gadol. Beitcha ha-gadol. See, it has to be definite because you have the pronominal suffix. making the noun definite. Okay, let's turn to page 80. Okay, now adjectives can be used as nouns. Here you have the adjective kadosh. And again, the way I remember the difference between the adjective and the noun, I think of the song. Kadosh, holy, holy, holy is the Lord. That's an adjective. But the noun is like Ruach HaKodesh. You see, then you have Kodesh. Kadosh is the adjective. Kodesh is the noun. Okay, so here we have Kadosh, the adjective. But if I wanted to say the Holy One, then I would say Ha-Kadosh. You're using that adjective as a noun by putting the definite article in front of it. For example, this phrase, the Holy One, blessed is He. Ha-Kadosh Baruch Hu. The Holy One, blessed is He. Okay? Yes?
How about holy?
Sorry.
You need to say.
How about Holy of Holies?
Okay. You would probably make that definite. So you would say,
The holy.
Well, when you have two nouns in construct, you would have the second showing the definiteness. So you would say, Kadosh HaKedoshim, the holy of holy. See, you can't put a hey on front of the first one because it's in construct. The second noun has to show the definiteness. Okay?
Okay.
That was tricky.
While you're going through it,
Okay, now I want you to look at the reading practice. Look in the middle, the third line, at the bold print. Ha'el HaKadol, HaGibor, V'Hanorah, El Elyon. Now, that last word, does your script have a shva under the lamed?
I had to put it in.
Yeah,
I know.
if it's supposed to have a shva under the lamed in Elyon. Elyon. Okay, so ha-el, see, it's a definite noun. So ha-gadol, here you have two adjectives. You have two adjectives. Ha-gadol, the great, and ha-gibor, the mighty. Now, what do they that's how they translate it. The great and the mighty. And then the ha-norah, that would be the awesome, God, they say God, supreme, Elyon. I always thought of God most high there, but anyway, you have the adjectives agreeing in gender, number, and definiteness with the noun they modify. Look down at the bottom. You have ha-kadosh. This is the phrase we read before. The Holy One, Baruch Hu, blessed is He. Look at the top of page 81. In the first line, you have the one of our vocabulary words, And it's being, V'im. It's from Nevi'im, Navi is prophet. This is plural. It's plural. And so it's masculine, plural. Now we have the adjective for good. It is masculine, plural. Tovim. Everybody see that? The end of the first line on page 81, you have the word being, v'im. And so this is prophets. The first is a preposition. And, okay, well actually it's not. It's because it's after Bahar, he chose. And so you had to have a bet there. But it's masculine plural, so the adjective tovim is also masculine plural. Now, look at your chart. Your chart for, you have, let's just go down for gadol, for big or great. Gadol, gedolah, gedolim, gedolot. Say it again. Gadol, gedolah, gedolim, gedolot. And then tov. Tov, tovah, tovim, tovot. So we do it the same way. We do participles, but remember with the feminine singular, it's always a kametz hey. Okay? Okay, and then again, you can read that honoring your father and your mother. Let's look and see how much. Okay. Let's, we have 15 minutes yet, so let's see if we can do these first two exercises together. So let's go from the left to the right. Okay, Steve?
Gadol,
Wait a minute. Where are you? Exercise 1, page 83. Oh, we're going from the left.
from the left.
From the English to the Hebrew, because there's more English words than there are Hebrew.
All
So-
right. First one is God, and that's going to be the second word down, El.
Good, okay. And Ashley.
Great. And that's our first word, gadol.
Good. Ralph, do you want to take a turn?
Yeah.
Third word.
Well, I'm stuck on kindness. All the other ones I know probably, but the kindness is the one I know we just.
Okay, we'll skip that one. What about father?
All right. Father is 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Avi. Avi.
Av. Okay, and Steve, what about kindness?
Well, I need some. See.
Che,
Ka. Said.
chesed. Yes.
Chesed.
Okay. And Ashley, after father.
Big, which is also gadol.
Good. Okay. And do you want to try, Ralph?
Yeah. So, we're on good?
Yes.
Tohu?
Tov. Good. Okay.
Tov.
Steve.
Yep.
Okay. Mother
Uh-huh.
is. Remember that? That's N.
Aim.
Aim?
Actually, mother is kind of one that we do like Ben, M.
Okay.
So I won't fuss at you which, if you want to pronounce it M or AIM.
Okay.
Mm, okay, and next one,
Kindnesses,
yes,
Hasadim,
yes, good. Ralph?
Ancestors, no, I don't know ancestors.
Okay, Steve?
Ancestors are going to be, vote.
I'll vote yes, okay. Ashley?
mothers, that's not also,
No. There's just one there. Mothers. So it's, in the vocabulary, you have two different ways of writing it, but they only give you one here. So which one? Fourth one down. Imahot. Imahot.
oh,
You see it?
I see it now.
Okay. And fathers, Ralph?
Volk,
I'll vote. Okay, now, so fathers can be either ancestors or, a vote can be either ancestors or fathers. Okay, draw a line connecting each Hebrew name to its English equivalent. Steve?
That's right there. Isaac is going to be, second word down,
Yes.
and it's gonna be, it's, ka,
No? That's a yod. Second
oh,
word
okay.
down.
Yakab,
Yeats,
Yitzchak,
Yitzchak. Mhm.
Yitzchak.
Okay, and next
I think
one,
that's-
Ashley.
Jacob, that's the next, before the last,
Okay,
Yaakov,
good. And Ralph?
Rebecca is 3, 4, 5 down.
Mm-hmm. Say it. Say it.
Oh, me, are you speaking to me?
Yes, say what it is in Hebrew.
Yeah. Okay, run,
Read,
Rebecca,
Rivka.
Rebecca.
Okay, Steve, next
Yeah.
one.
Okay, let's see. Rachel is
Mm-hmm.
the first one, it's Rachel.
Okay. Next one.
Don't worry.
Moses, third one down, Moshe,
Good. Ralph? Third from the bottom.
Okay, Leah
Yes.
is at the bottom. Lamed, Leah.
Leah. Okay. Steve?
My daughter. Okay. All right. Sarah, and it's gonna be Sarah.
Sarah. Mhm. Okay. Ashley?
Abraham, it's the fourth one from the top,
Mm-hmm.
Abraham.
Good. Okay, so look at your homework. You're going to circle the adjective that matches the noun. Now remember, it has to agree in gender, number, and definiteness, okay? So you will circle the right one. What?
Can you go over definiteness one more time?
Okay. A noun is definite if it is either a proper noun or has a definite article, the hey,
Okay.
or has a pronominal suffix. Okay? Yeah, write it down. And remember the adjective though, if the noun is definite, the adjective will just have a hey in front of it. Okay? So you'll do that. The second one, you translate. And if there are participles in there, I'm going to ask you, like, is it masculine or feminine, singular or plural? And probably point out that the adjectives agree. Okay, number 5, exercise 5. You are to circle all the words that you know in the following prayer book excerpt. Some may have prefixes or suffixes, so you have to recognize them. Then you underline the word, it sounds like it's just one word, that is derived from Bet, Resh, Kaf, Sophie. And underline twice the adjective and noun combination. Number 6, follow the directions for that. Circle the words that were vocabulary, and then underline words derived from this root, and then do the translations. Okay? So we'll see you next week, same time, same place.
Getting bad, Kim.
So we're only doing 84 and 85 for homework?
No, through 87. Through 87. And just review your participles and your adjectives.
I think I'm gonna need some extra help, maybe outside of class, just.
That's fine.
Grammar
That's fine. Next week, if you're available, bring your lunch and we'll just talk about it while we both eat lunch.
and, okay.
Okay? Okay, let's pray. Father, thank you so much for this time, and thank you for each one who has put aside this time to study this beautiful language. Lord, we thank you that you are our strength. Our strength, our help is in you. And through you, Father, we can wage this warfare and be mighty warriors. Help us, Lord, not to get stuck in the valley of weeping, but to keep our eyes on the highways, to keep our eyes on you, Father. We just give you all the praise and the glory in the name of Yeshua. Amen. That was from Psalm 84. 5 through 7. Okay. Thank you, Ralph.
Thank you, Donna.